In 2010, GoBit Games announced the development of the third installment of the BurgerShop franchise, BurgerShop 3. But later that year, GoBit Games announced that a quote, gargantuan number of factors would cause the game to be delayed and that there would be no release date at the time. They promised it would release someday, but for more than a decade, fans were left in the dark, wondering if BurgerShop 3 would ever come out. Within this time span, GoBit Games spent time making evil orbs and whatever the hell that is. Oh my, what kind of game is this? Looks like something that furries or cat moms would play. It seemed like GoBit Games were making empty promises and all hope was lost for a third BurgerShop game. But now, more than 12 years later, GoBit Games has finally made encouraging announcements that are certain to get fans excited. Yo guys, what's good? It's the Zekinator here. Before I get started, make sure you guys check out the two previous videos I made on BurgerShop 3 so you can get context about all the news leading up to this point. Now, in one of those videos, a commenter got to my attention some recent developments that came out. So huge shout outs to this user. The commenter directed me to a recent Reddit post, and the Reddit post was about a user that attempted to email GoBit Games, and they were just talking about the response they got. So I know from previous experience that
flashback.
They said, thanks for the detailed history of forum posts. I'm pretty sure random people on forum posts know more than us, so I guess we will defer to their knowledge.
End of flashback.
So I made sure to verify this is real by going on official GoBit Games Facebook page, and I saw that they coincidentally posted the exact same announcement as this Reddit poster here, and this is an announcement that's a little older, made in April. The announcement is the typical BS, this distracting from the idea that still BurgerShop 3 is not here and stuff. They go off on a little tangent, apparently, that BurgerShop 3 in an alternate universe was released with the BurgerShop 4 and 5, and somehow Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and China has something to do with it. Like, GoBit Games, oh my goodness, they're spending more time distracting us about making the game instead of actually making the game. It's crazy. I don't know what is GoBit Games doing. Anyway, that's besides the point. So nothing really interesting about this specific announcement, but directing ourselves back to that original Reddit post. If you look in the comments, there is a user named the Real Burger Bot that talks about working on BurgerShop 3, so I'm assuming this is GoBit Games. The original Redditor asked them if there's anything to prove that BurgerShop 3 is in the process of being made. Now, this is where things get pretty interesting. Here's their comment right here. They talk about having new restaurants, a new layout, and then they talk about each stage in Alpha having 25 levels and there being 25 stages. And so the game will have a total of 625 levels. Now, first of all, this is the first time they ever talked about actual logistics of the game, like, at all. So this is an interesting response. But then, even more interesting was a link that they put under their comment. And pressing that link reveals a screenshot of what looks like BurgerShop 3. Now, this is a distorted view. I mean, you can clearly tell the sign that says BurgerShop 3, but you can't really tell anything else, really. Now, when you look back at the Facebook page, they also released, back in April, a recent screenshot of BurgerShop 3 looks like, and this time it's a little different than the one from the Reddit post. They have these like little black bars in the middle of it, but it's not as distorted. And if you can see that it's a very similar picture from the same Reddit post. So if you overlay it, you can see that it's about the first quadrant of the Facebook post, and then I'm assuming like the huge big sign with the red wording is Weird World. I'm assuming that's what that says. And if we look to the bottom here, I'm not really sure about the buildings and stuff. It looks like it could be a possible new restaurant. that they're showcasing right here. I'm guessing the red lettering in the bottom is like crafting, and then the green lettering I am not sure about. I don't know what you guys think about it. Let me know. But this right here is pretty significant because this is the first time they've ever shown anything, period, about Burger Shop 3. So that's pretty. It's pretty interesting. So now it seems like they're actually making an attempt to make it. So with all this new developments in mind, I decided to try to email GoBit Games, considering that I was kind of late to the news, and I was trying to see if there's any recent developments that had came up and see if they actually finally had a release date. So I decided to email GoBit Games once again, and they never responded to me. I don't know. They commented on my video too, trying to tell people, oh yeah, it's coming soon, it's coming soon. The same BS they always been saying. They know me. GoBit Games, come on. Like really, you got me blacklisted, man. Anyways, so after a week and a half of waiting for them to respond, I decided to email them again, but with a different identity under a different email. And within the next day, they responded to me. Now, was a interesting and calculated response, because their response is the exact same thing as a recent announcement they had just posted on Facebook just a few days ago. They talked about the current status of Burger Shop 3. So apparently they say there's currently 15 stages with 25 levels each, and that's a total of 375 levels of story mode. Yeah, you guys, this is significant because Burger Shop 1 and 2 combined had only 200 levels. So if this is really going to be the final product, 375 total levels in story mode, y'all, this is big. And they also said there's currently 5 restaurants. One that's a diner that has breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm assuming it's just like the first level, typical diner, just like how you had 1 and 2, where you had like the guy, the red flannel guy, and probably businesswoman or something like that. And then the other 4 restaurants are completely new. Ooh, this is huge, guys. Looks like GoBit Games is finally taking the development of Burger Shop 3 seriously. I gotta give it up to y'all. That's great to hear. This is actually exciting, you guys. Burger Shop 3 might actually come. I can't believe I'm saying this. My assumption about the game thus far, with the theme, we saw the picture about apparently weird world, and stuff like that with a lot of levels and stuff. I feel like their focus might be on just like maybe having, I don't know, foods from all around the world, or maybe having like weird variations of burgers or different kinds of foods.
3 days later.
I called it, guys. So in the middle of editing this Burger Shop 3 video, another announcement has come out from GoBit Games, and they revealed one of the foods that will be in the game: sushi, or what they say, tuna maki. So apparently this might be a new segment they're going to do each week. They're going to reveal the different kind of foods that, that Burger Shop will have. And there we go. So it looks like it might be foods from around the world. This is going to be really exciting, y'all. Especially now it looks like that they're going to be consistently posting sneak peeks about Burger Shop 3 moving forward. Yeah, this is going to get a lot of fans excited, and it looks like Burger Shop 3 will be coming out soon, guys. This is exciting. Let's go. However, do we know when it's going to be released? No, we still don't know. I tried emailing them again. They never responded, understandably so. I mean, they're probably busy making the game. So I'm hoping, my prediction, crossing my fingers, probably going to take about a year or two, I'll say, give or take. I'll give them that much time. It will be really surprising if they got it done within 6 months. But yeah, really hope it's not going to take another decade just to wait for the game. But at this point, I doubt it. So, reflecting on all of these stuff, now I wonder what really took GoBit Games this long to make Burger Shop 3. We already talked about possible technical issue with the game. There's also in the the first announcement that we saw, they talked about offices being displaced or something. That probably goes with the storyline. However, could that be hint about like what actually happened to GoBit Games? I don't know. We can't really tell. There could have been also layoffs, or other things. We honestly don't know, or we might never know. But doing some research about GoBit Games, I figured out that GoBit Games is a small company. They employ less than 50 people. So whoever is working in GoBit Games, shout out to you guys. You guys are working hard trying to get the game done, and fans will be patient for Burger Shop 3 to finally come out. So I hope that Burger Shop 3 will share the same success as the first two Burger Shop games, but being more than a decade removed from those games being released, it'll be interesting to see how will Burger Shop 3 try to market this game, especially since the first two games originally came out on PC, and I would assume now the third Burger Shop 3 game will just first initially be released as a mobile game, since that's a more popular mode of gaming these days. And I hope we'll see. Hopefully, Burger Shop 3 will be successful. So share this video with as much Burger Shop fans as you can, cause Burger Shop 3 is coming, you guys. It finally might be coming. Hopefully, crossing your fingers. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned to the channel for other major news that will come out with Burger Shop 3. I'm not gonna keep posting every single announcement that GoBit Games will have, but I'll be looking out for when they finally release when the game might come out. So anyway, guys, thank you so much, guys, for watching, and Zekinator out.